Hey, howdy, hey, awesome people of the internet, Wolfman47 here, and welcome to another Hololive vlog. And I should say, I haven't give you an apology for the delay of this one. The reason why I wasn't on the week that it was going to be on, which would have been last week, was because I was just too busy that week and I ran out of time to do it, and also because I'm going to be away as of today until the 26th, going to Scotland for a week or so. I felt it would be right if I did it now and then the next one will be sometime in August because, yeah, I'm not gonna have with me being away. I won't be able to do any while I'm away, or I can, but the editing. But I prefer editing on my own computer, which is not exactly mobile, so I have to. So yeah, it would still have to wait even if I did one way. But enough about that. Let's talk about the here and now. So since the last whole night vlog, I've been particularly busy. I've been busy working, been busy seeing friends as usual, cinema and everything. The other Monday, I think, not this Monday gone, the previous Monday, I found out that I went to see my GP, or someone that represents my GP. Nice, very nice lady, very good looking and everything, and was revealing quite a lot because it was quite a hot day. Anyway, she ran some tests on me, and we discovered that I might have something called apnea, which which is something I have been thinking I might have because before then I had been having some occasional instances where I'd be fast asleep and I would wake up struggling to breathe, and I'd just wake up trying to sort my breathing out and everything, and we discovered that might be sleep apnea. So she ran some tests and everything. I said that within a couple of months I may have to go to a hospital for some more tests, and to also for them to monitor my sleeping, because I do snore quite loudly, apparently, I've been told, or snoring is not quite right. Um, and this may be as a result of me being so big, so overweight and so forth, or some other reasons. But yeah, it's discovered that that's that. So yeah, that was a bit of a big thing to go through. And some people I've told about it, they kind of understand that I have to do it, and others are being a bit oblivious about it, not really sort of taking it all that seriously. But you know, it is what it is, and it isn't, as far as I know, it's not life threatening. But it might be life threatening had I not woken up in time to sort my breathing out. so so yeah. But yeah, that's been happening. Apart from that, I went to a Comic-Con convention in London. Brought a lot of things there, particularly lots of mystery bags and so forth, which I'll show to you in a moment, along with other things as well. Excuse me, that I bought from there and other things. And as I say, I'm going to be going to Scotland from now until the 26th. For a holiday, see my family up there, and we'll have a nice time and so forth. Hopefully, all being well. It's gonna be much cooler, obviously, because you know up north they tend to have much cooler weather compared to down here, where the day I'm actually recording this on is 30 degrees, hence why I'm not wearing a top because of how hot it is. So yeah, and I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to say that I may have mentioned. No, and yeah, not made much else to say. There's been a few video projects I've been trying to sort out before I go away, and this is among those projects. But I'm nearly nearly finished, and hopefully I'll get the last one, which would have been which will be the Superman review of the latest film and other films and stuff that I've seen of him. I'll get that done, and then we're good to go. So yeah, but yeah, I think that'll be it for the life part. So now let's get on with showing some stuff. Now, as luck would have it, I didn't actually think Nintendo would be continuing with Amiibo, but as it turns out, they are continuing with Amiibo, so I decided to get these. So here we got Sora, who obviously is from Kingdom Hearts, and we got Steve and Alex from Minecraft. All three of which are Super Smash Bros. Fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't know if they're going to be appearing in the next game, if we are going to get a next game, because when you get a game that's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that obviously means that is the ultimate. There's nothing else that I can compare. This is the most characters you're going to get in a video game, whether it's third party or from Nintendo themselves. This is like the most you're going to get. So yeah, so who knows who will be in the next game? Hopefully Waluigi, but we shall see. Right, some ducks now from Five Nights at Freddy's. So first up we have Freddy. And you know the rest of it. If you don't know where that tune is from, it's quite a famous classical piece, but it's also well known for being Freddy's theme in the first Five Nights at Freddy's video game. So yeah. Basically, if you run out of power and everything, Freddy appears and then that tune plays and then he does his jump scare. You know how it goes. And then from FNAF 1 to Sister Location, we have Circus Baby, the only animatronic, as I understand it, that talks, although I think there might be, although as I say that, I do believe there's others that do talk as well. Ballora, I think, also talks, and a few others too. So, yeah, that's them. And then from the most recent Sonic film, and I hope you'll be able to see this through the bag, we have Shadow on his bike. Yep, that's Shadow, as in Keanu Reeves' Shadow, who actually did his research, funny enough, before when he did his portrayal, which is great. Not often that actors and so forth do their actual research, which is a great thing to see for sure. So that's that. So I got a few t-shirts because me being away and I'm in need of some more. I got some more. These all came from Amazon and are 4XL, which will hopefully fit me and cover my whole belly, because me being big, I tend not to buy t-shirts that I know are not gonna completely cover my belly. I don't really like showing my belly off to lots of people, apart from certain individuals. You know who you are. Wink wink. But anyway, here's the first one. I don't know how to act at my age. I've never been this old before. Yeah, this is a bit of a sarky t-shirt, because even though I am 34, I don't know how to act like a 34-year-old because I have what I have and everything. So that's just me. Something most of you will be a bit more familiar with is this next t-shirt, which is Pizza Planet. Yeah, don't need to read that. You'll know what Pizza Planet is. If you don't, go watch Toy Story and you'll see what it is. Bless it, but they do make appearances in other Pixar films as well. Another t-shirt, another Saki t-shirt. So, everything hurts and I'm tired. Which is basically the sort of thoughts I have and things I want to say when I have people that are just constantly asking me questions and just not giving me a break and just not giving me like headspace that I need. Because when someone asks me so many questions at once, it's all well and good asking me questions. I love answering questions. It's just when you've asked me one question, don't suddenly then give me more and more and more. It's like, just give me a break and stop. So yeah. Right, and last of the t-shirts, another Saki t-shirt this time, and this one says, my people skills are just fine. It's my tolerance to idiots that needs work. Which it's kind of true, because my people skills, I am socially awkward. I'm not the best person when it comes to people skills. But I'm often surrounded by people that I consider to be idiots, and that's not for friends or family to take offence at, because I love all my friends and so on. But with respect, some of them can be a bit dim-witted in places, which is not their fault or anything. It's just how they are. But I love them to bits and everything. So yeah. So some boring stuff now, but I'll get through them quickly. So I bought some stuff from my IKEA for my Skydus, whatever it's called. Hold on, don't actually know if it's called. Yeah, a sort of peg board thing, which is called Skydus. But anyway, got a shelving unit there, and another shelving unit there. Actually, that's a drawing of it. To one side, another one, and 2 little pots that you could basically put a pen or pen or something in if you want to. So yeah. Okay, so that's those. So one more FNAF figure, and this time we're going to FNAF 2 with the puppet. Wide. Yeah. If you don't know, if you've forgotten, basically in FNAF 2 you are required to do a lot of winding in one room, or otherwise the puppet will appear. And the puppet is one of 2 animatronics in the game that you can't avoid. Once it's unleashed, you can't avoid it no matter what you do, whether you put the mask on or blink the room or anything. It'll just come and get you no matter what. So yeah, and same with Foxy as well. Sorry, just needed a drink there. Right, now last amiibo, and this one's not a Smash Bros one, but it is quite a rare one to find, and that is Bowser in a wedding suit. Don't know if you can see that from the lighting, but yeah. So those who've forgotten, again, this Bowser is from Super Mario Odyssey, where he's basically attempted to marry Peach, and Mario obviously doesn't want that to happen, so tries to win Peach back somehow and so forth, and that's this Bowser in his wedding suit. So yeah. Also coming from the Sonic films is another character that I've bought, and it is Tails. So yes, I've bought the character that was introduced in Sonic 2 and a character that was introduced in Sonic 3. Although, actually no, Tails was actually in Sonic 1, but he only appeared like in the credits scene, so yeah, okay. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Right, now to look at a mystery thing, and first up we have a little package here. So this is mystery bag, £30. This bag contains 2 mystery Disney pens, a Disney themed lanyard, and 3 stickers. Because Disney being Disney may not be a great company these days, but good old Disney is still the best Disney, and that was when Disney were awesome, and nowadays they're just a joke. So, but hopefully not forever. Hopefully they won't be like this forever. But anyway, okay, what have we got? So, so this one looks like the tiger that Jasmine has in Aladdin. So that's that one. Then we've got Vampire Mickey, which is this one, which as I understand it, might be one from one of the different shorts that they've had. The lanyard is Spider-Man, so yeah, it's a Spider-Man lanyard, because obviously Disney own Marvel these days, not the other way around, keep forgetting. And we got 2 stickers, which are Simba, a little Simba there, and Daisy. And that's from that mystery thing. So if you bear with, I'm just gonna tidy up here so I can make room for other things. Things are falling all over the place. Okay. So went to a charity shop and I did see something I wanted, which is this. The official motion picture soundtrack for the Lego Movie 2, not Lego Movie 2, the first Lego Movie. So yeah, this is basically all the songs that appeared in the first film, and also the score as well, basically combined together, because it's not often that you get the score and songs from the film actually combined together, which is interesting, but good in a way. Now, I did forget to show these next things off in the last Home Life video, because I actually forgot that I had them in my backpack. But anyway, so we have a Lego Nexo Knights limited edition figure, which I think might be from one of the different Lego magazines that is out at the moment. And then there's this other one, Lego City, which I think might be a little helicopter of some kind. Yep. And last one, again from Nexo Knights. Don't know what that is. You can tell me in the comments what that is. But yeah, that is that. Yeah, I don't often read Lego magazines often, because they're not really for my age group, because I'm too old for them now. But yeah, that's what it is. So now we're going to try something. So first up we have Squishy's Tropical. So for those who don't know, Squishy's is these sweets from Swizzles, who are well known for the drumstick, lollipop, whatever, and other things as well. So let's give these a try. I'll just have these three together. Yeah, those are pretty good. Quite like those actually. I'm not going to buy those all the time, for sure, but yeah. Now, as I left the London Film and Comic Con, I was given some leaflets for other ones that are about. So you have the London Film Fair here, which obviously is on the 2nd of November. Blah, 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 blah. Who do I know that's going to be in it? So Colin Baker, who's obviously the Doctor Who number 6. And Sylvester McCoy as well. I actually did see those two doctors at London Film and Comic Con from a distance, but I didn't actually go up to speak to them because I'm not really a fan of the classic Doctor Who. I'm more of a fan of the revival, but that's just me. So I grew up with that one. London Comic Con Winter Edition. So this is obviously will be in the winter, although it's on November. But hey, yeah, it just shows all the different Comic Cons that are happening all around the country. I guess they all belong to the same all run by the same company of some description, but I don't know. And and video game market, and also stuff that I've done already in Milton Keynes. So yeah, that's all of them. Now on to some Blu-rays. So first up, we have Fairy Tale Collections 5 and Collection 6, and I have done one video of Fairy Tale before, talking about arguably the most handsome, most popular character, Grey Fullbuster, who we all know as that one character who basically can't help himself by taking his clothes off at the most random times. Kind of like me in a way when I try and take my clothes off in the car, or just randomly when I'm out and about. Yeah, but always making sure that no one's looking or whatever, or in the middle of the night, so that, because it's unlikely people are going to spot you if you get naked in the middle of the night. But anyway, got those. And before anyone asks, I'm not doing that as much anymore. Just honestly, during these hotter months, I'm actually just driving shirtless more than being naked in the car. Only being naked in the car if I know I can get away with it or whatever, but it's very rare now. I only did it last year just because I wanted to have a bit of fun after having such a miserable time at the end of the year before. So yeah, but anyway. So next, the Doctor Who 60th anniversary special. So these are of course the 3 specials of Doctor Who that were released in 2023 around the time my sister passed away, and they collectively celebrate the 60th anniversary of the show by bringing back David Tennant as not the 10th Doctor, but a new incarnation of the Doctor, but very similar to the 10th Doctor, and one of his old companions, Donna Noble, and it also features a few other familiar faces from the revival and classic era as well, as it should be with the celebration of the 60th anniversary, of course. So yeah. Okay. So as part of the Build a Dalek subscription, I was allowed to receive some more free gifts, and here they are. So these are 2 tin play posters, I guess, of different Dalek stories / episodes. So the Daleks, which is obviously a William Hartnell story, and Army of Ghosts, which is of course a David Tennant story. And there was a third one that came with it, which was Genesis of the Daleks, but I've given that to my... Oh, things are falling. Hold on. I've given that to my friend who is now known as World of Me, who I hope will be showing that in his whole video, but we shall see. So, got some steering wheel controllers for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I will of course use for Mario Kart World. I will say, Mario Kart World, it's been an interesting game so far. I've played pretty much all the tracks that are available on the base game, and I gotta say, Rainbow Road looks pretty spectacular. Definitely a mega step up from the previous game, where it wasn't really all that great, and it somehow the developers managed to do a really bad Rainbow Road, but do a really good remake of the Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road and the NES Rainbow Road. Sorry, the SNES Rainbow Road as well. So yeah, that kind of speaks volumes, I think. Anyway, where are we going? Okay. So one of the stalls at the at London Film and Comic Con was selling these kind of sweets, and I've seen these around before, but I've not really understood them or got them. But anyway, I got 3 bags of these as part of a sort of deal, and the guy was very lovely, very helpful, basically explaining stuff to me, and I said no, and even though he did sort of say that there's offers and everything, I was like, no, I'm quite happy with the bags. And he says, all right, well, if you're happy, then I'm happy, which to me says that he's a very good seller and knows how to handle people if they're quite simply happy with what they got. But anyway, that's these. So, love freeze dried mix bags. No idea what freeze dried mix means, but let's give these a try, or one of them a try anyway. Right, here we go. Okay, that's quite an interesting taste, and it kind of does a thing to my eardrums, I'll admit, when I ate that, but yeah, it was quite nice actually, and I think I will enjoy eating the others. So these are the other bags that I got of them. So yeah, so I'll be having those at some point for sure. I'll just have another drink. For those who wondering, that was Tango Raspberry Blast, not the slushy, but a very still fizzy version of it that I bought from Iceland. Quite nice. Okay, now to try something else, although I have tried a bit of these already. So Squishy's Double Dip. So for those who don't know, Double Dip is another Swizzle sweet where you get a thing that you can dip into sherbet, and you basically lick it, and you get the flavour from that. So yeah. Bit of an orange flavour. Yeah, tastes exactly like that. So yeah. Okay, so in most conventions you do get the opportunity to receive some free gifts, and of course I did get a free gift in the form of this very free graphic novel, which is of something I've never heard of, but has sort of One Piece vibes, although I know it's not really One Piece. So Bony, cometh the hour, cometh the Bone Man, and it's by David Fate. Warrior Legend Zombie. Yeah, I'm not even going to read that because that's too hard to pronounce, but that will be an interesting read for sure. And before we get to the mystery bags, I'll show off the latest issues of Builder Daleks. So here's the first one. Yeah, not really that exciting, just a box and just some extra bits to go onto it. Here's the next one, which I believe again is just more bits to put on. Well, obviously it's all bits to put on, but there is actually one that is much more exciting, which I believe is this one. If I can see it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this one has the actual alien inside, so yes, very exciting, that one, for sure. And finally, this one as well. Oh, then I've got it upside down, but yeah, there we go. So that's those. And I won't bother showing you how I'm getting on with my Dalek because it's pretty much in the same stage as it was previously. So next video I'll show you what it's looking like there. But for now, let's look at one of the bags. So first up we have this bag, which as I understand it is Nightmare Before Christmas, but who knows what it will actually be. I guess they had to put in a photo for reasons, but anyway. Ooh. Oh yeah, it is Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, so what have we got? We have, I'm guessing, yep, that's Sally. Obviously the main female lead. And yes, I knew it. I knew I'd get one. I knew I would get one in one of these. So thank God I didn't buy any Funko Pops, because look, here's a Funko Pop of Zero the dog. Hey, so that's that. And then a mini one of Sally. And of course, you can have Night for Christmas without Jack Skellington himself. So there you are. So that's that bag. I'm very happy, very pleased with that for sure. Right, move you to one side there. There we go. Okay, bag number 2, which is The Witcher. And the guy that was selling these bags, he had quite a lot of bags, and when I saw his bags, they were all saying what they had inside, and I was kind of looking for a very general kind of mystery bag, not to do with any franchise or whatever, but in the end I settled with this one because of all things I don't have anything to do with The Witcher in my flat, so I felt to get it. So yeah, that's what I did. And what we've got inside. So, I don't know what this is. I'll go to that in a moment. So first up we have a keyring of the dragon. Very good. Now what's in here, I wonder? Oh, it's a yeah, it's a drinking thingy. Yeah. We put yeah, okay. So that's a drinking thingamajig. Yep. Travelling and so forth. And we also got a notebook, which is not really to do with the game, more to do with the Netflix series, as you can see. So Henry Cavill there, and those of you who don't know, yes, I do have a bit of a crush on Henry Cavill because I think he's very handsome and very good looking, and his abs are very amazing and very believable, and he's got a hairy chest as well. So so yeah. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. That'll be more than that, but okay, that's fine. So another bag from one of the vendors, and this one just says lucky bag, so I don't know what will be in this one. Let's see. So what's this? So this must be, oh no, it's a League of Legends, yeah, League of Legends beanie, I think, of some kind. Yeah, just put it on to try. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. That's a good thing there. Oh, more things. We'll figure that out. Oh yes, good. The Pride flag. I belong to Pride because I'm pansexual. So yay, very good. And 2 more things, and I think that's it. Yep. I don't know what these franchises are, but here's another keyring with some kind of puzzle thing in there. And I'm going to assume this is a Tamagotchi sort of thing, this little thing. And it probably is, so yeah. Okay, and yep, one more bag, and this was the very first bag I bought, and also the biggest, so of course everything went into this one, but yeah. It's a one-piece bag, so chances are everything in this bag is going to be to do with One Piece. But let's have a look anyway. Okay, so first up we have a sort of clipboard, and yes, it is a One Piece clipboard. So there you are, just like that. Yep. Okay, next. Oh, what's this? I actually don't know what this is, but it looks like a bookmark, postcards, and a pen, and some kind of big picture thingy. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, we got a mouse pad, which I probably will give to someone because I don't actually need a mouse pad at the moment, because the Spider-Man one I had last time, or some time ago, is doing wonders as it is anyway. What's this thing? This looks like a swim bag of some description. Or actually, no. No, maybe not a swim bag, no. Looks more like a pillowcase. No. Oh, no. It's a cushion cover. Yeah, that's a cushion cover. So, yeah. Okay. Now, let's check if I've got anything else. One more thing in this one. And I don't know what this is. Well, I know it's something, but anyway, that's that. And there you are. That's the end of this pretty spectacular whole and life vlog. I don't know if I'm actually going to call it spectacular when I go into editing it, but yeah, that is it for this one. Obviously, so as I said, this will be the only one for July because I'm away from today till the 26th. So next one will probably be in August, and I'll do 3 in August to make up for the fact that I didn't do 2 this month. But yeah, that's your lot for this month. So thank you so much for watching. Like, share, comment and subscribe if you can, please. Those of you new to the channel, I do vlogs like this where I do hauls, rants on live, top 10s, kind of sorta, exploring, reviewing and paying tribute to different things, Q&As and loads more. And if you are a gamer, I do gameplay videos as well. So every Monday and Tuesday I follow a long game over a series of videos, and it's just straight up gameplay, nothing else, although depending on if there's dialogue or not, I might do them as Let's Plays. And speaking of Let's Plays, I do Let's Plays every Wednesday where I'm talking about, where I basically play a game for a short period of time just to show it off and maybe return to it at a later date in some shape or form. So that's what I do, and I also do occasional shorts as well. See you in the next one. Peace to you all, and remember to live life to the full, get some good rest, good sleep and everything. And in this heat that we're in, just try and cool down best you can. And that's honestly why in most of my videos I'm not wearing much. It's because I'm either cooling down or doing some kind of challenge that involves moving some clothes or whatever. So yeah, and yeah, I usually don't do vlogs where I'm shirtless, but because it was such a hot day the day I'm recording this, I felt I had to on this occasion. So yeah, I would otherwise would be wearing clothes. So yeah, right, toodles.